Hello everyone, you guys want a Doom 4 related video? Well, let's begin. So I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the whole leaked screenshots of Doom 4. You know, the one that was leaked a year ago with the over 170 photos, and many people either thought it was real or not. Some people felt like it was DLC for Rage, but Rage finally had its DLC release and none of the pictures had similarities other than a poster that was in the game. It was a poster of some dude riding a unicycle. Then a few days later, one of the developers confirmed that it has nothing to do with Doom 4. Now, I do believe part of that comment, but then again, I don't completely believe in it, and here's where I will tell you guys why. John Carmack has stated that this game will be more grittier and visceral than Rage. Judging from the screenshots and art style, I can already tell that is true. I mean, just look at some of the pictures. They're all portraits of the dirty side of New York, especially the one with the Doom 3 poster. I actually really like the setting a lot too, so this is definitely a plus. I think what John means by visceral, he means it to make it more believable. In Rage, you were in a post-apocalyptic setting, but most of the time the tone wasn't really there in the city. Everyone seemed happy in a way, especially the wing stick girl. Then there's a picture of what looks like to be a town, and you see soldiers all depressed or just physically hurt from a battle, and that really does make the game more visceral, since Rage didn't have much of that tone in the cities. Also, one of the actors said the game is in a post-apocalyptic setting, and the pictures do show that. With that said, I also believe this game is going to be like Rage in a way. I do believe Rage was really the game where it reinvented their ways to find the right balance to keep their future games fresh, but familiar at the same time. I have a feeling Doom 4 is going to adopt with what Rage's mechanics have to offer, similar to what the original Doom did to Wolfenstein 3D. So what that means is I believe Doom 4 is just going to improve upon the things that you see in Rage. Now, it did stated that it won't be a reskin of Rage, and I do believe there is some truth in that, but there will be similarities too. I mean, every id Software's first-person shooters all have their similarities. Just take your time and think about it. Shotguns and demons, said John Carmack, and that is such an awesome way to describe Doom. And the leaked screenshots has a lot of shotgun references. So that means Doom 4, has to be believable judging on the screenshots. Now for demons, we all know we're going to fight monsters in this game. It's Doom. Enough said, so I'm not going to talk about it. But there are pictures where I see a turret with shotguns attached to them. There's a lot of the soldier characters having a shotgun equipped as their weapons, with shotgun ammo equipped on their armor, and there's also a double barrel shotgun on one of the characters. It's the black dude's stove according to the picture's name, and I think that's really great. I also noticed there are different shotgun shells equipped on their armor too. Now there's a yellow shotgun shell, and in real life a yellow shotgun shell would reduce recoil compared to the red one, which most people look as the defining ammo for shotguns. So what does this mean? Well, that means that we can see alternative ammos or upgrades for Doom 4. I'm not sure if this is going to be 100% true, but we will see it in the future. And do you guys see the similarities with Rage? For the story, it seems to be similar to Rage again. The leaked soundtrack does help me figure out the clues a lot easier, like the daughter or the resistance. There's a picture of some random girl in the game, and I think she might be important since there's a song based on her. And I don't know what her purpose will be. Is she going to be like Cortana, who's your sidekick, or is she important to the game, like the Indigo Child? I really don't know, what to say, but I do have a feeling that she is like a scientist, judging from her clothes. She might be a sidekick and maybe important for your victory, but then again, that's really the best way I can come up for the purpose of the girl. Then we have the soldiers, all the characters that have experience with guns. They're obviously the resistance, and wow, it sounds like Rage again. They're in this group who's rebelling against evil, just like, the resistance and Rage. I don't know if the story will be good. I feel like it's your typical id Software storyline. It's just there to give you a reason why you're fighting the bad guys. But then again, it's not really, something I'm too concerned. I mean, Doom has never been story driven, so yeah. So in conclusion, I do believe everything we see here is what we're going to see in Doom 4, and yes, there will be changes, but I'm sure it's all, the stuff I've mentioned will be relevant. The only thing I do believe of what we're not going to see is the dated visuals. It totally looks old and kind of unfinished, and I just don't see id Software releasing a game with that kind of visuals. I always believe id Software is the complete package. They want you to enjoy the gameplay and the visuals too. But then again, it's been a year, so there should be some progression. There is going to be controversy, like there's a picture where you can see an assault rifle or shotgun, I believe, has a red dot sight. And I'm sure people are going to label this game as a COD clone, just like what people did to Rage, but I'm sure, it's still going to be a Doom game. It is simply trying to cater the audience that never picked up a Doom game before, and they want to make sure those people will feel like they're home with the shooters they play. However, I still believe that this game will be fine, and I just hope it will be more awesome than Rage, according to Tim Willis. If they can improve of what Rage didn't do right, but give me a lot of that Doom feel to it, I think I'll have a good time with this game.